Hello, and welcome to Verbling. Hi there, I'm Teacher Oakley. For the next hour, we are going to be looking at adjective order in English. In other words, when we use two or more adjectives to describe a noun, that's what adjectives do, after all. What order should we put them in? If we're grabbing random adjectives, there is a certain accepted order. Now, there aren't what I would call hard and fast grammatical rules. They're more on the lines of guidelines. There are some adjectives that could be interpreted in maybe two different categories of adjectives, for example. So there really can't be any hard and fast grammatical rules, but there most certainly are guidelines. And if you're way outside the guidelines, it sounds kind of weird, speaking or writing. So we'll be looking at adjective order today and practicing it as well, talking about it, brainstorming some adjective categories, and then actually practicing creating some phrases with adjectives and nouns. Okie doke. Let me first welcome Carolina to the class. Hello.
Hello, good night. How are you?
Well, it's 2 in the afternoon.
Okay.
Night quite yet, but yeah, good afternoon to you. All right. Okay. Anyway, hello. Okay, and hello, Christian. How are you today?
Hello. Fine. Yeah, what's happening in your country? Is a lot of flooding today?
No? There was a typhoon last weekend.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah.
Really, Sunday here.
Yeah. And your house, it's okay?
It's fine. Where I live was south enough. It hit more in the northerly part of the country, and where I live is south enough, so it rained all day long, but it never even flooded. And we had gusty winds. Nothing very dramatic here.
It's very hard for the population. Huh?
Excuse me?
It's very hard for the population in Philippines, no?
Well, depends where you are when the typhoon hit, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's a very people think, oh, the Philippines, it's a bunch of islands, but you don't really consider that it's like 1,500 kilometers of islands stretching north to south. So they stretch north to south, and the typhoon hits like this. So, this part of the country feels nothing. They have a bright sunny day. It's a big country, really.
Okay.
In the north to south, the way it stretches out. So, one typhoon cannot affect the whole country. If there was a typhoon that big, the earth would be destroyed, frankly. That would be insanely enormous. So, depends where you are, of course. Yeah. And it depends, of course, on the relative strength of the typhoon and how fast it passes through. The problem with this last one, it was very slow moving. It was just crawling. So it just, not that the winds were so horrible, but it just dumped and dumped and dumped and dumped rain. But anyway.
Okay.
Mostly the north of where I lived. Anyway, I'm fine. It's the sun's shining today. It's a nice day. Okay. Carmen is also with us. Hello, Carmen.
Good morning, Oakley. Good morning, everybody in the room.
And good morning to you, Carmen. Okay, today's topic, adjective order, the kind of acceptable order that we put adjectives in when we use more than one to describe a noun. Okay, I'm going to kind of show you a little bit about adjective order, do a screen share here and talk about it a little bit. Then I'm going to take my screen share down and kind of go through the list and have you guys help me brainstorm adjectives of certain categories so we can kind of talk about these categories a little bit. So, all right, let's begin. Okay. Again, these are more like guidelines, and the reason for that is because some adjectives could be thrown in maybe 2 different categories. All right. Basic order. Now this is okay. 1 is always 1. Determiners. 1 articles and other limiters. An actual number is a limiter. 3 ducks. Okay, fine. Articles: a duck, the duck. Articles and limiters and other determiners. The specific determiners: this, that, these, and those. Always first. Possessive pronouns, always first. Articles, always first. If you have one, then you don't need another. So they're exclusive. You don't have 2 determiners. So you don't have to ever worry about which one goes first because you should never have 2 determiners. Also quantifiers. Things like some, any, many, a lot, a few. These are always first. Well, you can say a few people. So that's an article and then a quantifier. Okay. I guess those are the limiter adjectives. Post-determiners and limiter adjectives. That would be few. Okay, so a few. Great. There you go. I would actually divide 2 here into 2 things, really, which we'll see later. Adjectives subject to subjective measure. Well, that's a lot. That's a lot of words to just say your opinion. Okay. Ugly, beautiful. These things that are opinion based. After that, size and shape, and we'll get into more detail on subcategories in just a second. But these are the basic ones if you want to kind of remember. So really, determiners, and then okay, any other quantifiers. Then I would say opinion. Then we have size and shape, which should be pretty obvious. Well, age, then color, origin, where it's from, material, what it's made out of, obviously, and then any last qualifiers, with things that might show, and we'll definitely expand on this as well, things that show like function, usually, function or type, like a wedding dress. Whenever you're using a noun, it will be the last thing you say, and that is to include gerunds used as a noun. For example, a bright yellow fishing pole. Fishing before pole, the noun. Fishing, the gerund. That always goes right before the noun. Swimming trunks. All right. Large pink fishing trunks. Okay. Size, large, color, pink, function, swimming trunks, like that. Okay. All right. So, okay. So, all right. The 10 yellow taxis sold at auctions. All right. Article first, the, and then our limiting adjective 10. Okay. This is where I said a few. Okay. That's, you can think of that as a limiting adjective. How many or how much? How much for uncountable nouns. And then the descriptive adjectives. All the adjectives you normally think of is adjectives. All right, very basic. Okay. Okay, now we're going to look at actual maybe subheadings or make it even more clear. Okay, well, I kind of want to show you this, and I want to brainstorm at the same time. So, all right, maybe we'll cheat a little bit. Evaluation or opinion? I already mentioned beautiful. Okay, let's brainstorm. Carolina, what other adjectives would fit into our first category? This would be first, after the article and maybe a quantifier.
It could be intelligence or
Yeah.
evolution opinion or maybe interesting. Okay. Nice, for example, when you are talking about one person, nice person, it could be.
Yes, I think nice is definitely an opinion. I definitely intelligent is an opinion. Yes, exactly. Okay, great. Christian, can you
Yeah.
can you give me any other examples of opinion adjectives?
You can have a good opinion, maybe.
Well, good. Yeah,
It's
okay.
okay. We can say that, no?
Sure, good is right here on our list. Must be
Oh,
right.
sorry. Okay, I can see your window correctly. It's half of the window now. No?
Yeah, I know. I closed it because I didn't want to
Ah,
give away
okay.
all the answers.
Yes, yes, you can have a good opinion, yes, for a good opinion for the weather, for example, of good opinion for the weekend, for the last weekend, or something else. And we can
Oh,
say opinion,
okay.
good opinion.
Okay, hang on. I don't think you get the idea. Opinion is the category, like beautiful, ugly, intelligent. These words are an opinion. What I
Yes.
think is beautiful, maybe you think is ugly. What I think is intelligent, maybe you think is stupid. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
So, in the eyes of the beholder, type adjectives, not actually measurements of fact, but opinion. That's what I mean.
Okay.
So, good, yeah, is nice. Those are opinions. All right.
Yeah.
Carmen, any other examples?
For the first one,
Yeah.
suitable, for instance, proper.
Proper, definitely an opinion. Okay. Suitable, yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What is suitable? All right. Here's some. Here's a whole bunch. Beautiful, bad, ugly, interesting, fascinating, intelligent. All right. Somebody had pretty, unsightly, foul, stupid, silly, ridiculous, easy. Those are all opinions. Difficult. All opinions. Okay. Very good. All right. Our next category, before we look at it, is the thing that normally comes next. Appearance or quality is next, but there's subtopics. First, size or measure. Well, we can already see big, large. Carmen, any other?
Huge, for instance.
Huge, sure. Sure.
Ah, there
Huge.
was another one that I learned the other day. Humongous, something like that.
Humongous,
That's
absolutely.
it. I learned it in a class.
Right? Extreme adjectives, absolutely. Now, it doesn't matter. These categories in the adjective order have nothing to do, by the way, you just reminded me, have really nothing to do with common adjectives or extreme adjectives. That has nothing to
Okay.
do with the order that you put adjectives. But it is relevant. We tend to use, if you're going to use two or more adjectives, we tend to use more common adjectives together, and we tend to use more extreme adjectives together. Probably because of the intention of the speaker or author is to exaggerate something, so we're going to use more extreme adjectives. Also, and definitely true, if we're modifying those adjectives with adverbs, okay, a very big box. Ordinary common adverbs with ordinary common adjectives. An enormously humongous box. You tend to put more dramatic, exciting adverbs with more dramatic, exciting adjectives. But in regards to the order, which is what we're really focusing on today, it doesn't make any difference. Common as opposed to extreme. Okay. Obviously, you don't want to contradict yourself. Well, you don't want to say an extremely humongous tiny box. That doesn't make sense. Obviously not. Okay. Carolina, any size and measure? You brainstorm any adjectives?
Expensive, for example.
Expensive is not. You know what? Diamonds are really tiny, but they're very expensive. So size and measure has nothing to do with expense. Actually, expensive for me and you would probably be something completely different than expensive for Bill Gates. Wouldn't you say?
Yes, it could be different.
Yes, it could. So I would actually include expensive into opinion. All right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So how about size? Talking about size and measure.
Size and measure. Short.
Yes. Exactly.
Tall. When you are speaking about the people.
There you go. Yes. Now you're talking. All right. So after opinion, size and measure. Okay. So a stupid short guy, not a short stupid guy. You would normally say a stupid short guy. Opinion, size, in that order. Christian, size and measure. Give another.
Yes. A good measure. This is that's very, a very good measure. A good measure.
Again, we're not trying to modify the noun measure. We're trying to think of adjectives that would fit in the category under size or measure. Big, large, narrow, wide, small, little.
It's the smallest one. It's a short one. It's the smallest one. We can say that.
Yeah. Okay. That's another point. Adjectives can be just the normal form of the adjective, a comparative, shorter, smaller, or the superlative, fattest, widest. It doesn't matter. Adjective order still follows the same order. Okay,
Yeah.
we still put them in the same order. It doesn't matter if they're comparative or superlative or whatever.
Yes, it's a small, short, or it's a small.
Right. Here we go.
Small car and yeah.
Right. Big, large, small, little, long, short, low, high, light, heavy. Okay. These would all go next. And again, multiple adjective. Next, Christian, shape.
Shape.
Yeah. What might be some adjectives that could fall under the category of shape?
Shape. The shape is rectangular.
There you go.
Yes.
Certainly. Yes. Yeah. Okay. There you go.
We can say that. We can say that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Carmen, any other adjectives you can think of that describe shape?
Yeah, round, square.
Sure. Yeah. I'm thinking of geometry.
Triangle.
Well, okay. Triangular. Triangle is a noun.
Yeah, that's it. Triangular. That's
Right.
it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the idea. Carolina, any others that you can think of that describe shape?
Square.
Yeah, I still. Yeah.
For example, line. When you say the clothes with lines, I don't know, how do you say line?
Linear would be the adjective form.
Stripes or?
Oh, striped. Okay, see, that's interesting. That's where it gets confusing. Are stripes a shape, or are stripes considered as more of a color? Okay. Okay, great example, actually, of how sometimes we have adjectives that could be perceived two different ways, really. And when we consider the word striped, are we considering that as a shape, or are we considering that as a color? I'm not saying I have an answer. So that's why these are what we're doing today with the adjective order are guidelines. They're not necessarily strict grammatical rules. All right, Carmen considers them a color. So do I, actually. I would say colors and patterns could go together, I think. Paisley, striped, polka dot, checked, like that. Okay. Shape, round, triangular, square. You guys said all those. All right. Oblong. Super. Conical. All right. Cylindrical. Okay, those things. Next. Condition. Carolina, condition. Here's an example. Tarnished. I don't know if you're familiar with that. Let me give you an easier example. Wet.
For example, shiny.
Shiny. Oh, good.
Shiny. For the diamonds.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Excellent. Yes. That would be the condition they are in. Good one. All right. Christian, can you think of any other condition adjectives?
The condition of the rules is very hard.
Okay, we're trying to think of adjectives that that describe a condition of something.
Yeah, yes. Condition is condition of condition. Yeah.
Yeah. Chipped, broken, wet, dry. Those are the condition something is in. A condition could change. All right.
A condition will change. A condition. Well, see, this morning I don't have imagination. A condition of. I don't know.
Okay, that's all right. Carmen, can you think of any? This is one of the tough categories of adjectives to think of, I think.
The thing is, I was about to say wet and just said it, and then I said I'll say dry and just said it.
Okay.
So.
Well, what's another word for wet?
What's another word for wet?
Yeah. Dripping, Carolina. Okay.
Oh, dripping. Yeah.
Yep. Damp.
New, for instance, new.
Condition, new. Okay. All right. New, old.
And old.
Yeah.
The opposite.
Yep. Okay.
Can I come up with anything more than that?
Wet.
Too early in the morning.
Okay. Let me. Wet, damp, moist, soaking.
That's it. Okay then.
Drenched.
Yeah, you got a lot of. Yeah.
Dripping.
You got a lot of cinnamon.
Soaking. Okay, I can think of a lot.
Yeah. Humid also. Humid is possible. Humid.
Humid, sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rotten, a rotten apple. Shiny. Oh, very good. Carolina came up with shiny. Okay. So there we go. So this category is next, the appearance or quality. In this suborder, size to shape to condition. All right. Next is age or period. Anything that has to do with age. Okay, you see some examples: newborn, old, young. Carmen, can you think of any others?
Newborn, old, young. Senile.
Well, okay, senile. Okay, see that's a tough one. Is that opinion or is that condition? Often, frankly, condition and see, there's another two categories that can be confusing: condition and opinion. Yeah. Senile, great example. I don't know. Is that really an opinion or is it a condition?
I'd say it's more an opinion than a.
I don't know the answer, and there is no answer. That's why, again, these are not hard, cold grammar rules because they couldn't be, because it's easy to interpret too many of these adjectives in a couple different ways, right? Can you think of any others for age?
Teenager?
Mature, for instance, mature is
Mature. Very good. Yes. Excellent. Carolina, did you have another one, or do you have one for
Teenager?
age? Again, sorry, I missed you.
Teenager?
Teenager.
teenager.
Teenage. Actually, the adjective is teenage. A teenage boy.
Teenage. Okay,
The
teenage.
teenager is a noun, so a teenage boy, like that.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Christian, can you brainstorm any adjectives that have to do with age?
Maturity, maybe? No?
Well, again, maturity is a noun, and Carmen said mature. A
Ah, yes,
mature
okay.
young man.
Childhood, maybe? No, childhood, no, is not an adjective.
Well, no, but we have associated adjectives like childlike,
Ah, yeah.
childish. Childish is more of an opinion.
Okay. Middle age? No, is not.
Middle-aged? Absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely. Here we go. Newborn, old, young, new. Okay, again, new could be condition, or new could be age, depending on how you think of it or how you're using it. Antique, ancient, the hyphenated, 5-year-old, brand new, 5-day-old, century-old. There's mature, middle-aged. There it is.
Middle-aged. Okay.
Prehistoric. Okay, all of those. Okay, so age is the next on the noun, and next color and pattern. Oh, this one's easy. I'm gonna do it. I know you guys can all name colors. Notice we have striped, as I mentioned. You might say colors or patterns, polka dot. All right, that one's pretty easy. Okay, origin. Origin and origin and materials. Okay, basically origin first. All right. So where are we? Christian. Okay. Well, okay. This is pretty. All right.
This is the origin, yes, of material. Yeah. Okay.
Origin, not necessarily of material, just origin of something or somebody. Okay, you see French, obviously, country, name, adjectives.
Yeah, and the origin of the material. You can say that, no?
Well,
sorry. Yeah. Origin of the nationality, for example.
Nationalities, Mexican, Chinese, but also, a beach resort, a mountain cabin. Okay, these also where it is. Okay, and even words like solar, nuclear. These have to do with origins. All right.
Origin of wood also. You can say wood.
Well, now we're getting to our next category, which is material.
Yeah.
Wood. Very good. All right, wood. Okay. Carmen, can you think of any other materials, adjectives that describe material?
Anything to do with metals, for instance, bronze.
Sure. Metal. The word metal itself. Bronze. Yeah. Sure. Mm-hmm. Any metal? Okay. Vincenzo, welcome to class. Hello. Hi, Vincenzo.
Hi, teacher. Good morning. How are you?
Hi, I'm just fine, thank you. Yes. We're brainstorming adjectives because we're thinking of adjectives that fit in categories, because we're going to come back to the order of adjectives when you list more than one adjective. So we're going down the list as they would be put into order. So right now we're brainstorming adjectives that describe a material. We see plastic here. Carmen said metal, bronze, Can you think of any other similar adjectives that describe a material?
Organic.
Organic? Yeah.
Organic.
Yeah, I suppose so. Okay. Yeah, all right. All right. Carolina? Can you think of
Leather?
any other... Sorry?
Leather?
Leather. Sure. Absolutely. Leather. Okay. Great. We all got some examples here. Okay. Plastic, ceramic, cotton, paper, gold, glass. Okay. Materials.
Clothes.
The
Clothes.
next thing. Cloth and any. Okay. All of the above
Yeah.
would
Yeah.
be next on our list. And then last. All right. We're getting to the end. Type and function. Okay. Notice a couple types. First class. What type? Multi-purpose. Okay. This is a tough one. Carolina, can you think of any others that have to do with type or function? Any adjectives?
First class, multiple. Oh, I'm sorry. It is not clear for me.
Okay. Well, all right. All right. Let me throw it out to the class. Can anybody think about any? Can anyone think of adjectives that have to do with type or function?
Technology, no? Type of technology.
Technological would be.
Yeah.
Yes, technology is the noun, but technological.
Logical, yeah.
Sure, that would be a type, as opposed to other types. Okay, technological, sociological, biological. Yeah, any of those ickles. Sure.
Medical. And, yeah.
Very good. So all of those ICAL suffix describe a type. Very good. Okay, anybody else? Any types or functions? All right. Type, wireless, for example, HD, an HD television, 3D. Men's would be a type of clothing, men's clothing, children's clothing, women's clothing. Okay.
See, hunting, fishing.
Functions, hunting, cooking, walking, running, dancing, often gerunds. Okay, function, off-road, and off-road motorcycle. Okay, there you go. That's the idea. So types, okay, medical, reptilian, mammalian, okay, amphibious, sure, and then the function. So the last adjective you use before the noun will often give the function, and it often also will be another noun used as an adjective. All right, like beautiful white wedding dress. Wedding is a noun, but you're really using this noun to describe the function of the dress. What is it for? It's for weddings. Okay, and that's why it's always last on the list. So, okay. Let's open her up. Take a look at the whole thing here again. Okay. So, after our article, determiner, if we're going to use 2, 3, 4 adjectives, they would have to be in this order. First, if you remember, opinion, then the appearance or quality, then the age, then the color, then the origin, then the material, and then the type or function. Well, let's give it a try, shall we? Okay.
Oh, excuse me, teacher. Do you have a link of this?
Well, there was under the class description, yeah. Sure. Yeah. Oh, where's my words? Where are the words? Oh, there they are. Sorry, I lost my mind there for a second. Okay, here's a picture of it, just so you can see it. Number 1, here in the box. All right. Okay. Carolina, you were the first in the class, so you can go first. A what car? We have 3 adjectives here. What order should they go in?
Well, let me try. I think the first is fantastic.
I think you're right because that's an opinion.
Yes, it's an opinion. The second one, sport.
Why?
Because Italian is the last one.
Let's look. Where would Italian fit here?
Pattern, type, function. No, it's more. No. Color. Well, the first one is evaluation. It's fantastic. The second one, what is Italian? Let me see, please. Let me see. What is Italian? Italian. It's in original materials, no? French, Mexican, Chinese. Yes or no? Teacher? Are you here? Are you there? I'm sorry.
Maybe the connection is dropped.
I think, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who has the answer?
Okay. Okay, where are you?
Oh, okay.
We can continue
You know
the
what?
class.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm terribly sorry. You know what? I leaned over and I was talking to you and I was leaning over and I leaned against the button on my headphones that mutes the microphone. Sorry, silly me. I thought I was losing my connection or something. But
maybe you are a little bit sleepy, teacher.
Yeah. I'm losing my mind. Okay. Yes, you are correct, Carolina. Origin, Italian, absolutely. Okay. Yes.
Okay, the correct answer is fantastic sport Italian car, right?
Yes.
No. Absolutely not.
Now he's getting those first.
No. What types of cars are there, Carolina?
What types of car? Sport.
Yeah, there you go. And that comes after origin, right?
Italian.
Right? Types is last.
Fantastic sport Italian car.
No, a fantastic Italian sports car. Type is last. There are sports cars and SUVs and utility cars and family cars. Those are types of car. So that's last.
It's a Ferrari. Okay. It's a Ferrari.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, a fantastic Italian sports car. It follows our pattern, our grid. All right. How about this guy? Oh, who's he? All right. Here's our adjectives: French, nice, old. Christian.
Yes, we can say old for the age period, for a period. Okay?
Sure. Mm-hmm.
And we can say French also for origin.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Because he's a French and okay. And nice, we can say nice for nice for a compliment. Yeah.
Okay. Well, looking back at our order from left to right, nice.
Evaluation, opinion.
Yes, is definitely evaluation or opinion.
Opinion. Okay.
So
okay.
That's going to be first. A nice
French teacher, old French teacher.
Okay. Okay. Opinion first, then age, then origin. Okay. A nice old French teacher.
French teacher. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. A nice old French teacher. You see that it follows the pattern of adjective order. That's it. Okay. Here you go. Carmen, your adjectives. Alarm, red, small.
Okay. I would go first for small, for size.
Okay. Yep.
Then I would go for colors, red.
Uh-huh.
And then alarm clock. So that would be a
Okay.
a what? Can you scroll down a little bit? Okay, I'll go. Sorry, a small red alarm clock.
Alarm would be the function. What does it do? What is it for? Alarm clock.
It wakes you up.
Or type. I don't know. Right. Small red alarm clock. There you go. Size, color, function. All right. Okay. Notice how that fits the order nicely. When you mix these up, it sounds very weird. If you like the order they come in, a French nice old teacher sounds really strange to an English ear. And it just sounds bizarre to say an alarm red small clock. That doesn't even make sense. It sounds like total gibberish. Okay, so without some sense of this adjective order, you're going to sound very, very strange.
Yeah, but I think at least it's quite interesting because I knew, I mean, when I say it, it sounds okay to me, but I didn't know that that was because the order. I didn't know that it was a pattern fixed. It's quite interesting. Now I understand it better.
Okay. Well, good. Success!
Okay!
Yay!
I didn't know why, now I know it.
Yay. Good. Okay. Vincenzo, your noun to describe is this lovely chair we have here. How would you describe it using these adjectives?
Yes, allora, it's what can I say? I think, in my opinion, it's an old-fashioned string, old-fashioned wooden, no, old-fashioned wooden chair, wooden. But it's very difficult. Wooden chair, teacher.
Well, okay. Rocking chair.
Wooden swinging chair.
Rocking chair.
Rocking. What? See, old-fashioned wooden rocking chair.
Okay. An old wooden rocking chair. Yes, it is. Okay,
yeah.
Rocking is a function. That's what it does.
All right. Rocking. Yes.
Age, material, and we have the function. All right. All right.
Yeah.
Now we're cooking. Okay. All right. Let's do another round here. Carolina, who's your noun?
I'm
What's
sorry.
that?
Well, fierce is my opinion. Prairie.
Okay. Yeah.
The second one is the color, yellow, and the last one, cotton, the material.
All right. Say it all together for me now.
A yellow, no, I'm sorry, a pretty yellow cotton dress.
Perfect. And that sounds very good. And that sounds proper and correct. That's great. Okay. What's this item here? All right, Christian.
It's a ball.
Yes. An African, an old African interesting ball, and we can African is origin. Yes, African is origin, and age. Yes, it's age periods. Interesting, its opinion, and we can say it's an interesting old African ball.
Right. Okay, I thought you were going to mess it up, but you got it. Interesting opinion. Yes, old, age, and origin. African.
Yes.
Interesting old African bowl.
It's correct.
Very good. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. You got it. Okay. Now, before I forget, before we get through this whole class and I forget to do this, and I keep forgetting to mention this, what if we want to describe somebody with two adjectives from the same category? Okay, beautiful and fascinating. Let's say we want to say, okay. How are we going to do this? What if we want to say Carmen is a beautiful, fascinating woman? Okay. First, we have to remember how to spell beautiful. Oops.
Yes.
What
When
am
there
I
is
doing?
yes.
Oops. Okay. What do we do if we have beautiful, interesting,
Intelligent.
okay.
Intelligent.
Okay, let's add a third one just to. Okay.
Yes. Third.
Now these are all opinion adjectives, right? So they all belong to the same category. What are we to do? What do we do?
Can
Actually,
we put one after another? No.
sure we can. And
Yeah.
okay, that's exactly the idea. You would use a comma as we would in normal listing, and you would use and
Yes.
before the last one. Okay, but here's okay. Notice the difference. All right, let's get rid of intelligent here for a second. Well, all right, let's get rid of interesting. No, don't take it personally, Carmen. Okay. Look, this is how we would do it if we have two adjectives. We need and. All right. Okay. Okay. Carmen is. Notice the difference. Carmen is a young Spanish. Whoops. Spanish woman. Notice you don't see any. No, there's no comma. There's no and. Okay, between these two adjectives. We can simply list them. All right? But when we're using two adjectives of the same category, this is the time where we put and in there. So, aha. Also, another very important point in English. All right? Nobody's going to, it sounds perfectly normal to say Carmen is a young Spanish woman. All right? It sounds a little odd to say Carmen is a beautiful, intelligent woman. Usually we say and. Carmen is a beautiful and intelligent woman. So this is another little trick involved with this adjective ordering stuff. Okay, a couple more. Just might as well work our way through the page here. All right, Carmen, as a matter of fact, your turn. Very groovy. Leather jacket.
Okay, I got for smart first, like stylish.
Yes, right.
Then I would go for the color and get black. The material jacket. So it would be a smart black leather jacket.
Yeah. Okay, very good. Just a side note, whatever, about the adjective smart here. Carmen's absolutely correct. It means stylish here. Just a word that this is quite British, really. Americans rarely, if ever, would use smart in this meaning to mean stylish. An American would much more be prone to say sharp. Ooh, that's a sharp black leather jacket.
Excuse me, teacher, but smart is used for people.
Yes, absolutely, to mean intelligence.
Yes, not for things. No.
That's right.
Okay.
But smart can be used for things to mean stylish. Smart has two meanings. So, again, the other important thing here is to understand, obviously, the adjective order would have to, sometimes, in some cases, may have to do with the meaning of the actual adjective. There are adjectives that have more than one meaning. So it may fit into one category and another. Smart meaning stylish, that's an opinion either way. Smart meaning intelligent, that's an opinion either way. So it doesn't make that much difference in this case. Okay. Next one. Vincenzo, you want to try this one?
Yes. It's a beautiful red sailing boat.
Yes, it is. It's lovely. Yes, it is. A beautiful red sailing boat. Okay, very, 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 very concise, very clean and crisp here. Obviously, opinion, color, function.
Function. Yeah.
Okay. This next one is a little bit interesting and a little bit challenging. We might have to talk about it just a minute. Carolina, you get the challenge. Okay, here's your...
delicious, because it's my opinion.
Yeah.
I think the second one is the color. The color is green. And the last one is the country. In this case, Chilean.
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 Okay. Well, you've got the whole idea out now. You've definitely grasped the whole concept here. But the problem I have with this one, I don't have any problem with delicious. You nailed it. And Chilean is obviously orange. Yes, you nailed it. The problem I have, strangely enough, is with green.
Yes.
Because we often type grapes by green grapes, red grapes, green grapes, red grapes, green grapes, red. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You go to the supermarket and you see all the green grapes together and all the red grapes together. They're segregated. It's not fair. It's grape discrimination. But it happens. Basically. It happens. We all know it. Okay. All right, so I don't know. I don't know the answer here. All right? I don't know if green should be the color. Should I consider it as the color? Or should I consider it as the type? Exactly.
Yes.
So okay, this is why I say these are guidelines, not necessarily strict rules. So I would not have a problem with you saying delicious green Chilean grapes or delicious Chilean green grapes. Notice when I say green grapes, I even have a different intonation. I'm saying green grapes, as if it were like a compound noun. Okay, a set phrase. Green grapes. Okay. All right. I don't know the answer to this one, ladies and gents. I don't know which way you should properly say this.
It's a little ambiguous.
It is ambiguous.
Ambiguous, yes.
It most certainly is ambiguous. Exactly. So that's a great example of how it can be confusing and why it's not a strict rule, really, and why it can't be really a strict rule. Okay. This is weird. What's this weird thing? Christian, what's this weird thing here?
Word is bizarre.
Would you buy this? Tell me true.
Why not? Why not? Yeah.
You would. Why not? Okay. All right. Okay. What is it?
Like a tie.
What? It looks like a tie?
A tie? No, it's a chair.
It's a chair.
I think it's not safe, teacher.
It's not safe? You'd fall over backwards?
I think it's very good. It's very modern. It's very modern.
Yeah, modern, but not safe.
Yeah.
And you know one architect. His name is Le Corbusier. It's the same. The same chair, same style.
Probably he designed it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what is it? It is Christian?
Yes, a strange.
Yeah.
Because in opinion, a strange red plastic chair.
All right. A strange red plastic chair. Okay. Very good. All right. Okay, we've got a couple more minutes. Let me challenge you here. Challenge you people. All right. Okay. Here we go. Some little doodad on my desk. All right. Here we go. Let's see if you can go in order. A challenge. Okay. Carmen, I'm going to have you describe this little doodah. I don't know. Somebody gave it to me. I don't know what it is. Paperweight or something. Okay.
It's a gadget.
It's not really a gadget because it doesn't really have any function.
What do you use it for?
What I use it for? I just look at it. Really? Okay. So can you adjective order? You're going to give me an adjective, and then Vincenzo, then Carolina, and then Christian. See if you can do it.
I'll say my opinion about it. So I'd say the first word would be bizarre.
A bizarre. Okay, that's good. Thank you for doing an opinion first. A bizarre. Vincenzo, what? A bizarre. Give me an adjective.
Woo. Little.
A bizarre little size. Great.
Little
Super.
size.
Carolina, what do you got? A bizarre little.
Okay. I think it will be a beautiful. Small, beautiful, small, no?
Well, we've already got bizarre little.
Okay, bizarre,
an adjective
little.
In the order.
But what is that? Is for papers or what?
Huh?
What is that?
You
give Christian room. Maybe Christian can do the function.
I don't know, but we can say a strange old wood.
But it's for decoration only, or what?
Yeah, it's just a decoration.
It's for the paper?
Yeah,
for the paper?
Let's say it's a paper weight, paper holder, or whatever, paperweight. All right. So there you go. A bizarre little. Okay.
Wooden.
Wooden. I like wooden because it is wooden. Yeah. Wooden paper weight. Paper weight. Now, okay. Notice that we have wooden material, but then the function is paper weight. Okay. So again, here's another one like our green grapes, where it's maybe more than one adjective function. All right. Great. Thank you very much. We're out of time, so thanks a lot. And we'll see you guys again.
Thank you.